What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at the top 3 gaming projects built on Solana to make freaking millions in the next bull run. Now, as you guys probably know, if you're not new to this channel, I'm very bullish on anything that is built on Solana. I do think that in the previous bull run, everything gaming related pumped when it was built on Ethereum. This gaming bull run is going to be different. A lot of games that are in my radar right now, that are part of my portfolio, that are part of mine and Patreon picks, they're actually built either on BNB or Solana for the most part. And Solana gaming is not super mainstream, so you want to get in before all of the normies and all of the mainstream people invest money in it. So I'm going to give you 3 picks. Without any further ado, let's get started. First pick is going to be OTK. Now, this is quite easy for me, and if you're not new to this channel, if you're in the Patreon, you probably know that I got into this project super early. It was actually in my watch list around the end of October, so right here when it was like sub 0001, whatever. Me and my Patreon started accumulating this right here, and then I bought pretty heavily when we touched the 1 cent 6. And now, guess what? We're like a 5x from there, okay? It's going parabolic. The market cap is still quite small. It's still like 18 million, so it's not as big as something like Mirror or something like GFAL that is in the 80 to 100 million range, which means they're gonna get bigger gains. You want to get into these projects that are not massive yet, because those are gonna guarantee you better access, better multipliers. Also, let's have a look at the exchange situation. Right now, Token, OTK, is only listed on KuCoin in terms of centralized exchanges, and then Radium and Orca when it comes to DEXs. When this gets listed to tier 1 exchanges or more centralized exchanges in general, the price is going to pump greatly. It's pumping this much while only being listed on KuCoin, the centralized exchange. You guys don't realize the untapped potential that this has. Token, Octo Gaming, it's a gaming aggregator for mobile that has a lot of different games. They're all very addictive and they allow you to gain money. So I'm gonna have a look very quickly at the website. You've probably seen it plenty of times if you're not new to this channel. The website looks great. I love it. It kind of reminds me of 90s arcade. This is very, it's very good marketing. The double reward system caught my attention in the first place because not only we have the cryptocurrency, which is OTK, you are going to get access to these leaderboards, and according to the skills that you have with this game, you're going to be able to win these cash prizes in the cryptocurrencies of OTK. Now, there's also goals, which is the loyalty points. This you're going to be able to accumulate and exchange in the real world for physical prices like gaming accessories or gift cards for Google Play, App Store, etc. The games are right here. They're very addictive copies of existing games. Look at this, like it's a copy of Flappy Bird. Then there's kind of like a soccer game. There's this basketball. This looks like it's been made by a 6-year-old, but it doesn't matter. They're copies of things that already exist, and because of it, they're gonna do very well because they're proven to work. So a lot of people ask me, how is this gonna do better than games that are already existing? Guess what? People are gonna get addicted. People are gonna get money. You blend the two, people are gonna play these games, and the adoption is gonna skyrocket. Also, very good things to notice. The data, the numbers that this game is generating are mind-blowing to me. 25k daily users, 3 million registered users. Guys, that's crazy. And if you look at the reviews, they're legit, okay? There is serious partners, serious backing right here. And also, even better, you look at the reviews, people are playing this game. There's 1 million plus downloads. If that doesn't blow you away, I don't know what will. 4.4 stars. Over 55k reviews. This is one of the best highly reviewed gaming crypto in the entire Apple and Google Play Store. I'm not gonna go super in detail about everything about this project. I have another couple of videos about Token, which, by the way, I haven't jumped into the wagon now. I was buying this project since October, and there's proven track record that I generate a lot of money for my patrons, and all the patrons are like literally 5x plus on this project, so definitely check that out. But the tokenomics are also quite decent. The circulating supply is 22% right now, which is actually much higher than the average of gaming projects. That is also a good thing because it means that it's going to be less inflationary. than other projects. And also the team is doxed. You want to invest in projects in which the team is fully doxed, because those are not going to rug you, and they're usually much safer projects. And most of my long-term picks, 99% of them have a team that is fully doxed. You can check it out in the white paper. Just go on the website and you're going to be able to see everything from the white paper. Moving on, the second one is Space Falcon, or FCON as the ticker is. This is so freaking early. People are so early on this project. It's been dumping forever, and it's now in a great buying zone. There's a lot of stuff coming, guys. There's a lot of big partnership. I think Coinbase and Binance invested in this. It's only listed on KuCoin and Gate.io in terms of centralized exchanges. And then Radium and Orca, the DEXs for Solana. The market cap is only 1 million. This is so small. And you gotta, take some risks and go to this project that have very low market cap if you're looking to make very, very big gains in the bull run. The main game is this one. It's called Aviatrix, I think. Let's see if I can actually show you a bit of the gameplay. There's a partnership with Epic Games Store. You can actually get this from the Epic Games Store. If that doesn't make you bullish, because literally this can be played alongside AAA and AA titles, okay? That is a very good news. It's kind of like a shooter in the realm of like Space Invaders, I would say. It has decent graphics, it seems very addictive, and people are gonna get money by playing these games. It looks really good. It's an arcade space shooter, kind of like Space Invaders, as I was saying. There's a lot of glimpses actually of gameplay that you can look for on X, and look, it's just very colorful, very addictive. People are gonna play this, like 100%. So this project was born as just a single game, okay? There's just Aviatrix. It became a gaming hub, though, during the bear market. So there's actually a lot of stuff that is in the development. There's a partnership with Immutable X, I think. So they aim to bring the game also on Ethereum, powered by Polygon. So a lot of stuff. So it's gonna also be a multi-chain. When this also gets a multiple chain, there's also gonna be a more pumping potential for eventually for this project. There's centralized exchange listing coming soon at around the end of January. Now I cannot know for sure when this is gonna be listed or where this is gonna be listed, but you guys probably know then when this project gets listed on any sort of centralized exchanges, there's gonna be a lot of accumulation beforehand. So I do expect a lot of movement in the price. The chart is very down from the all-time high. However, you gotta see that in the last month there's been like a lot of volume, especially like in the last like 2 or 3 months. There's been a lot of volume because there's been a lot of developments in terms of the roadmap and the timeline of these games. It's free to play. You can literally get it and play for yourself and see if you like it. The desktop one, of course, is probably going to be the best experience, but there's also a mobile version. These are the 2 new games that are going to be released. One is called Punk Wars and the other one is Heart of Galaxy. I honestly don't know a lot about this. This was actually planned to be released very like in the Q4 2023, but they kind of like postponed this. So I hope that this is going to be released at least in the first half of 2024, and that would definitely make a big price move. You can see the partners. The most notable is probably Coinbase, Binance, and Epic Games. The team is fully doxed. I do understand that the information is not like super easy to find. However, I was able to find some of this, and you can see right here, you can have a background check of these people. They are on LinkedIn, so yeah, they exist. They're not going to be there to rug you. I think the team is actually based in Vietnam. I think most of these people are Vietnamese. The total supply is 20 billion. The tokenomics are not absolutely terrible. Of course, there is some kind of like degree of centralization. It seems to be like around 50-50. But also the allocations are not that bad and not as bad as other projects that I've reviewed. And also most of these tokens are locked for the foreseeable future, meaning that these people won't be able to dump on you. Tokens have not been released to the holders of the private sales and the team and advisor yet, which is definitely a very good thing. This was audited by Certic. Just the fact that a project like this goes for Certic says a lot about how serious they take it, because Certic is the most expensive and the most in-depth auditor for smart contracts. So this all looks good. They're probably not gonna rug you. Again, a lot of positives for this project. This is early, guys, and why are not that many people talking about this? I'm honestly not sure. All the better, because me and probably even you guys on the YouTube that are now getting exposure to this project are probably gonna get exposed to it, and guess what? You've heard it here first, at only 1 million in market cap. Now, the last one, it's probably my least favorite of the three. However, I do think that this has a ton of potential that definitely deserves honorable mention in the third spot in today's video, and this is Honeyland. Now, this pumped a lot, and I'm actually surprised that the market cap of this project is so big at 40 million while not being listed on any centralized exchanges. Guys, that is actually pretty big. Just the fact that they were able to generate this much money while not listed on not even a KuCoin or a Maxi or anything like that really makes you think what this is going to be able to do during the bull run, you know, and when this is listed on major exchanges. It's part of New Tokyo, so you know that Alex Becker is definitely going to pump your bags on this project. Very bullish news. And it seems like it started pumping at the beginning of December, and hopefully it's having a correction so we can actually buy some. It's only listed on Radium and Jupiter, so DEXs for Solana. It's a mobile-only gaming project, so it differs itself from something like Space Falcon because this is only on mobile. And yes, people are actually playing this game. It's not the 1 million plus of token, but yeah, people are playing this, and it's very highly reviewed. Very good reviews, guys. 4.8 stars. That's actually pretty impressive. Only 609 reviews, but again, that's still decent size of reviews. There's a lot of lore in this project, but it's, I don't know, I'm gonna skip this. But it's definitely good to see that there's at least lore. The graphics are really good. You can see right here, there's some like, you know, in-game graphics, etc. It's kind of like this battle 1v1. I don't know, how do you even define this game? It's not a shooter. It's kind of like an arcade battle with a world environment right there. You can customize the characters, etc., etc. There's also an NFT project alongside this. And also, it's free to play, so you don't need to purchase tokens for playing this game, which is also good, and it's probably gonna be a smaller barrier to entry for a lot of people, so definitely makes me bullish. There is very big partners, you can see in the name Samsung, Magic Eden, Solana, of course. The community of this is actually very well present. They are putting a lot of like updates, and look, this is kind of like the gameplay. I've heard about some people that actually play this game that is very easy to start, and it kind of appeals to different generations because, you know, it's very frenetic, so even like Gen Zs that with very short attention span are probably going to play these games, but they can appeal also to like millennials or people like that. There's actually a good customization aspect, a good game progression, and apparently it's a very hard game to master. It's very easy to get into, but very hard to master. At least this is what people have told me. I haven't played it personally, but yeah, the team is super active on social media. I gotta say that the graphics look good. I mean, it's not something I would play myself, but I see how this could appeal for some people, and it seems like some of these tokens are actually quite freaking expensive. Now, the tokenomics are not like the best in the industry. It seems like only 35% is up to player rewards, so that's why I would probably consider this a little less of a long-term play, but it's still gonna pump like a whole lot in the short term, and you're probably in for making a lot of games in something like this. Like, the main thing to consider, as I was saying before, is not like the tokenomics right here or the vesting schedule that is not the best for itself as well, because there's so many things to look out for, and the vesting is gonna get like quite heavy around like the end of the year. But guys, I gotta say that just the fact that it doesn't have a single centralized exchange, at least for the moment, makes me very bullish, at least for the short-term outlook of this project. And of course, guys, I'm gonna conclude this video by saying this: if you wanna see every time that I buy any of this gem and when I find actual new gems, and there is a lot right here, I found a new gem literally today that it's already up a lot. One of the best buy alerts that I've ever sent. It's literally here, posted on the 1st of January, and it's already gonna make people millionaires very, very soon. So don't hesitate to join the Patreon. It's gonna get super expensive during the bull run, and I'm gonna cap it at some point because I don't want a community with like 2,000 members. I want to keep it a very private community. So I'm gonna have to raise the prices in the bull run, and I'm gonna close the group at some point. Get in while you can before I actually close the access to this. You're getting all of my buy and sell alerts, portfolio reviews on a daily basis. You're gonna be able to check my portfolio allocations, and also private live streams multiple times a week. I'm building the best community of crypto, and if not one of the best communities in crypto right now, and I'm so proud of all of the sense of community that we're building right here. You don't want to be a lone wolf. It's the crypto industry is hard enough, so you should join a support group like mine if you're in to make life-changing returns and build generational wealth during this bull run. So of course, guys, as always, I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. Until then, take care for now.